Hi everyone, this vlog is in continuation of the series of vlogs I'm doing on mental health, and this vlog we will brief into a very important point which is highly ignored. People do not get this point, and this point is that always and for everyone remember that whatever happens in your life is a reflection of your mentality. It is a reflection of your mindset. It is a reflection of your thinking or emotional pattern of your own self towards life. Let us understand with certain very layman topics or bullet points which people would be able to relate easily. Now, what is the mind? Mind is something which is non-tangible. Brain is an organ where the mind functions. But mind has different phases, spheres, and dimensions to function also. But the majority of part functions through the brain as an organ. Now, what is parts or what the mind consists of? Mind consists of information, belief systems, value base, and customs and rules which are given to the mind. Now, as a child is born, till the age the child goes into puberty, maybe male or a female, the mind is given information. Rather, the mind starts gathering information from surrounding people, situations, and events taking place, and that happens on a very, very natural course because the mind needs to survive. The whole body, the whole brain, the mind will do anything and everything which will help it to survive. Body, brain, mind, everything is always life friendly. It does not challenge life until it goes into puberty. Once the puberty zone is over, then the mentality, value-based belief system is the responsibility of that individual. But again, that is not something which is taught to us. Hence, we go on living life as per the belief system, value base, and the information which our mind has perceived, has wrestled it. So what happens is that whatever life gives us, we filter it through that information. Now, receiving, vesseling the information is a lifelong process. It goes on till death. It goes on till you are breathing. So, if you don't change after puberty, then what happens is that whatever you are responding, reacting, and thinking across life in terms of people, situations, events, or things, whatever, frame it, name it, that is what you reflect upon life. Your reflection of your mentality will be depicted in life. Life will start giving you things, how your mentality is vesseling it and perceiving it. Until and unless you don't become the owner of your mentality, your life will always be a reflection of your mentality. Layman, brief example. Let us talk about breakups, separations, or divorce. In the Indian culture, divorce is a big no, big time. Why? Because of information, because of value-based belief systems. And lately, for God's sake, and I'm thankful that a lot of people are realizing that they should part away rather than screwing up whole of their life, wasting whole of their life. So it's a good thing that people are realizing that if they don't match, even after 2 years, 12 years, 22 years, they should part away because life is very big and marriage is a belief system. It is a part of civilization which we have developed to help ourselves, but now it is the center part and we are living in accordance to the belief systems of marriage. For an example, going deeper into this, an Indian couple choosing to get divorced and an Australian or a US couple choosing to go into divorce. Now, the divorce, the pattern, in legal terms it would be different of course, but the mode or the nature of divorce is to go separate ways, irrespective of however and how much of time you have stayed together. When people choose to divorce, the basic funda is people choose, do a golden handshake, and move on separate ways. So the nature of divorce is same across the globe. But what changes it? The changes are that the mentality of divorce is different. Divorce in India will have 20 million things in it. And to the worst of it, the divorce may never take place, but the people may die thinking about the consequences. In Australia, in US, in Spain, in California, in Argentina, what happens is that they do not have that bad mentality part connected with divorce or separation or parting away. So what happens is that as soon as an Argentinian couple or a Spaniard couple decides to part away, they can accept and vessel the phenomena of parting away because their mentality is open towards parting away or separation. And because their mentality is very, very flexible, open-ended, and more mature compared to the other couples, of course, who are not finding it easy to part away, to separate. Hence, that couple will not go through an emotional turmoil. That couple, life will be friendly and easy to separate. Why? The mentality is the crux. It's the turning point which makes it easier for them to separate. In here, couples decide to separate, that itself is a huge celebration. If on a very mature level, if they've accepted that, yeah, we do not match, we should separate, it's time to celebrate. Because out of 100 couples, 65% of couples do not choose to separate. Why? Thinking of consequences, because they don't know what would happen. And far beyond it, they are not able to vessel it. Hence, they go on dragging life. Remember, when you drag life, life drags you together. When you go on compromising with life, life also compromises with you. Dragging life, life dragging you, no good. Life will always remain shit. Why? The mentality is the U-turn. The mentality is the doorway where you get the answer. Hence, I always say, and it should always be, that your mentality should be growing, it should be evolving, it should be changing as you grow in time, as you grow by the experiences, as you grow by your own self. Remember, life is self-sufficient. Life is not dependent on things. Now, don't come with the logic that plants and their photosynthesis is dependent on sun. No, nobody can restrict the light and the heat of sun. If humans do, humans will kill them first. Plants would die later on the stage. So there would be no one to prove that plants have died out of lack of sunlight. Remember, your mentality is the U-turn towards happier life. Whatever will happen in your life will happen through your mentality. Life happens as much as your mentality is. Your life is a reflection of your mind, of your mentality. If you want a beautiful, happier life, change in here. Rest, things will follow. Have a beautiful day. There is much more coming into this topic. Please share your views and opinions about this vlog, this series. I would be more than happy to view and respond. Have a beautiful day. Remember, people, change in here, change in your life. You deserve happiness. Take care. Peace.